Did you ever like wanted to go to Olympics or anything like that?
Nah, so the thing about me, I only had 15 amateur fights. The thing about it was, so when you fight amateur, you have to make weight every day. Right. So I was not going to do that, bro. I couldn't even make weight one time. So that's why I didn't fight a lot in the amateurs. But I had always been in the gym, and that's why my brother, he was really good in the amateurs. It was like 15 or 16 national champ. Yeah. He was really good. But for me, I didn't really like the amateurs. It was I was more in the professional game.
Dope. And your brother was in Creed, right?
Yeah, he's in Creed.
Yeah, that was legendary movie, man.
So my brother, he was a great fighter too, bro. He just went through a lot of stuff in his life. You know what I mean? That kind of, I don't want to say took the motivation out. It's just that, you know, he got shot in his leg in Phoenix in front of his house. Yeah. And then he had the tough fight with Crawford. And you know what I mean? So I still think my brother's one of the best fighters today. Sure. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes you go through a lot of stuff, and you know, he hasn't had the chance to really redeem himself, but he's still working hard, and, you know, he's probably going to get a fight soon. Yeah,
he got that dog in him. He a different type of individual. You know, he's somebody like, don't play with that in and out the ring. You can see it in his eyes. Yeah. But, you know, that up and down of that fighting is different, right? Because when you lose, you lose. Yeah. You got to go home, your wife, your kids, and you know what I mean? If you get knocked, that's a different type of feeling. So the mental game of fighting is at a whole nother echelon of understanding. Yeah. How was that, like, being in that ring knowing if I go down, I got to deal with this later? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've never dealt with that. Right. Personally, I've seen it up close because my brother, you know what I mean? It's just, it's really sad, bro. When I've seen my brother lose, and, you know what I mean, when you know, I love my brother a lot. So when he comes back in the dressing room, we're crying, and you know, so it's hard to deal with. Hell yeah. So, I mean, him taking those losses kind of felt like I took the losses too. So now, you know, I try to prepare as much as I can, bro, because I don't want to put my family through that, especially my kids. And, you know what I mean? It's hard, bro. When my brother lost to Terrence Crawford, bro, I was crying a lot. I bet you was. That can suck. So, I mean, it's just, I don't ever want to put my kids through that. I don't want to put my family through that, you know, but it is what it is, bro. Sometimes you might have to go through shit like that, and then that's what we're prepared to do, you know what I mean? Yeah, put it all on the line. Yeah, some fighters, when they take an L, they come back way more ferocious, even if it's a couple. Like, everybody want that old like Mayweather, but that's so rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So the thing about it, too, is I think now they've made too much of a big deal of making it be that, like, you have to be undefeated. Right. And I think they just wait too long after the losses. That's why I have a lot of respect for the UFC fighters, bro. A lot of them motherfuckers have like 10 losses, but they'll still be like 5-time world champ, this and that, and they come back right away. So I feel like it's not about the loss, it's about how you come back after the loss. Right, because that's just war. Like once again, I watch these battles and documentaries of different, you know, warlords or, you know, dictators, and you lose a lot of battles, but it's all about the war at the end. It doesn't matter what happened in between. Who's holding the trophy at the end? Yeah. Who got all the belts? Exactly. Who beat all these? They ain't really counting them losses when you didn't knock down all these top level individuals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I used to love to go in there with the Hitman and you know what I'm saying, Ray Leonard. Them fought everybody. Yeah. And they got L's, but they up there in the rafters. Yeah. A lot of these motherfuckers picking and choosing. You ain't in the rafters, man. And then the thing about that too, not only even about the losses, but sometimes the losses might still end up in a legendary fight. Most definitely. You got Gargoyle versus Aaron Pryor. Right. I don't know if you've seen that fight, but legendary. That fight was a legendary fight. I mean, Arguello lost, but he did some great work. Most definitely. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fights like that, but I just feel like now, bro, a lot of people are just scared to lose their L, but that's why you got to be 100% ready. Right. So that's why I'm ready to fight whoever it is, because I know I'm ready for whoever it is. But this boxing game now is a lot of people don't want to take that risk no more. Yeah, they just want to, you know, and I get the business, so we can't underestimate the business aspect of it, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, famous and glorious, but don't have the bag, because a lot of fighters go out that way, right? Yeah. So the business has to be implemented. We got to really pay attention. We don't want to pick and choose, but damn it, we got a little, who gonna get in there? I got family now. Yeah. I don't want to be these motherfuckers who had all the trophies and they did broken, begging for signing autographs till they 70. So we got to implement that too, but we still got to be a dog. Yeah. How do you balance that? Like, I will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, but I got to make sure my business right and make sure my family good. So the thing about how I'm trying to, you know, take care of that in my life. You know, I'm trying to open up businesses. You know, I just opened up my first business, Easy Bocce. Congratulations so I'm excited about that. And then just like, you know, boxing is not everything, bro. You have to be smart outside of boxing. I'm trying to get my real estate game up too. And, you know, I don't know. I think you can't just depend on that boxing check always. You know, you always have to find different ways to become an entrepreneur or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So now I'm trying to get the money I get from boxing and try to put in business ventures or whatever it is, and just keep growing my stock at the end of the day like that.
Yeah, it's very important.
I mean, but I can't really speak for anybody because it's hard. It's hard for everybody just to get a business going on. You know what I mean? So, but I think at the end of the day, you just got to bite that bullet and just try it, bro. Have faith in whatever you do.
Because people underestimate that part too. They say, "Oh, be smart with your money." Look, I just got it. He said he got a business. Okay, let me give you 100,000, run it. That go down. God damn it. He been doing it for 20 years. Real estate man. Okay. Yeah. You can handle my money. Here you go. That go down. God damn it. We don't know. Yeah. We from the hood. I'm trying to learn too. So even that is learning on the fly. Yeah. You take your wins and losses in that. We got to learn financial literacy. We got to learn who do we trust in this field. We can't just beat their ass and shoot them like we in the streets no more. This business. They going to call the police. I want to get you, brother, but I'm going to go to jail. I can't do that.
And then two, it's not only that, you got to find like a good tax accountant to help you. Bro, I was getting whacked. First couple of years I was making boxing. I had a horrible accountant, but now shout out to Bob and all my accountants, man. They're amazing. They save me a lot of money, and it's a lot of stress off my back, bro. But you got to find that one good accountant, because there'll be some accountants that are pieces of shit.
Right. So the more money, more problems is very true, right?
Yeah.
Because the weight you have when you got that bag is way more. I got a, man, what? One false move 1 year, I could be obliterated. Yeah. All this work, 1 year gone.
Yeah.
All this work, tax man, I ain't paying him. Oh, shit, they take him shit.
And then they charge you the interest. And hella money on the interest.
Why you charge me interest? Okay, you got me. Let me work on something to get you back. You gonna put the interest. Y'all so greedy, but don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn the business, own the business of the money. It's a beautiful thing. So then, what was your biggest fight when you like, I'm the monster, man.
So the biggest fight probably was the one I really felt the most proud of was the Caleb Plant fight. Yeah, I had been wanting to fight him for a long time, and then everybody showed out. The event was good. There's some things about having fights, and there's some things about having fights that actually live up to the moment. So that fight, it was amazing. Everybody had a great time, and you know, I really showed everybody why I'm the best.
Right.
And but I've had pretty good. I've had a lot of really good wins. You know, I had the pork in Medina. I think that's one of my most important ones. Yeah. Because I was 20 years old, and so give you a little backstory about the fight. This dude. Tough dude, bro. Tough dude. The fight that he had fought before he had fought me, he had fought a world title fight. Right. But a lot of people thought he had got robbed. So he was basically the world champion. He was fighting me, so we're fighting a title eliminator. This dude was tough. I think I was like 19 years old, or I had just turned 20 or something like that. And it's a tough fight, bro. And that really, I really had to fight heart to heart with that guy, because that wasn't going down. And I showed out, you know, and I showed everybody why I am who I am. And you know what I mean? That was just a beautiful feeling at that point in my career, because we had the biggest win in my victory, and I was put in line to fight for a title shot. Yeah. And then, yeah, man, the next one, I would say the next fight after was a title fight, but I didn't really like that fight too much. Not because of the fight, but because I had a lot of shit going on like 3 weeks before my uncle had died. This was my uncle that died. And so I really couldn't train. And then the week of the fight, I got like a flu, or I don't know, I got poisoned and shit, bro. So I'm dealing with my uncle passing away, and I'm dealing with, you know, me being sick. But I was like, man, it's just, you know, I'm gonna put everything into it. Like, I just came too far to just, you know, not put everything into it and get beat right here. Right. So that was a good fight, but it's just, you know, because my uncle died, I didn't really like how that shit happened. So yeah. Did that weigh heavy on you at the time? Yeah, yeah. So, you know. So kind of took away from the title fight, you know what I mean? But you know, you won the title for him, so it still is a good thing. Yeah. But, you know, we don't want to lose nobody. No, you know what I mean? Especially somebody close to you. Yeah. So that's legendary, though, that, you know, you got like a trophy for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I got it for my uncle. Yeah, definitely. That's historical. Yeah. Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here. This is Organically Speaking. Anybody out there want to do partnership, sponsorship, clothing, brand marketing, you know, water, energy drink placement, whatever you want to be a part of Organically Speaking or Mr. Organic as a brand, hit me up at ballernothingelse@yahoo.com. That's my email, or DM me directly at Mr. Organic on Instagram. That's MR Organic with a K instead of a C, one word straight across. And we're going to get that promo game through the roof. 3 ya.